All right.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the experience in France.
Yes, in Bordeaux. So it's going to be a little dark because we don't have our lights that we usually have. But we're winging it. It's Bordeaux, France, just chilling in our suite.
Right. We had a place that I've never been in before. And she said she's going to take a sip of her wine.
God
God
bless
bless you.
me. Whew.
On this Valentine's Day,
Mhm.
um, in the year of our Lord.
Yes. Every time he says castle.
So
So
we're
the drinking
staying.
game today is
Okay,
that.
she's going to drink it time I said castle. But we actually in a castle. So the last couple of days have been in the castle. Tomorrow we'll still be in the castle until we leave. Um, Okay, I'd like to welcome everybody to the channel. Hope everybody's having a wonderful day and you guys are enjoying times or you have plans with your sweetheart.
Yes, Valentine's.
This is Valentine's. It's time for love.
Yes. Happy
And
Valentine's, you all. I do not have comments pulled up. I am not answering any questions. I am sorry. I love you all. Just follow along. We just wanted to jump on here and just tell you a few things that we've learned since landing in Bordeaux, things you might want to know. We'll have a lot of videos. I still have a lot of videos to catch up for Bilbao in Spain, so I still need to do that.
yeah, we wait behind. We've been traveling for the
I'm behind.
last
I got sick.
month.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I
And then
wasn't
she
feeling
got
good.
sick
Yeah.
and she's still under the weather a little bit. She's recovering. I was starting to feel sick, but yeah, drunk me some nice green tea. Started feeling better. Took
Yeah.
my immune tea. And I have one for indigestion, a tea bag, and I have one for immune system, which really helps.
So we had all these trips planned, and it was a go, especially for this one because this is really like if you think about once in a lifetime trips. This is what I told him when I booked it. I said this is really a once in a lifetime trip. If you guys don't use Travel Zoo, use it. I went on there and got this amazing trip. This suite is almost $500 a night. Travel Zoo was way less than that. And it included a 2-night stay. It included a 3-course chef's meal with wine pairing.
Mm-hmm.
It included a tour of the property and a wine tasting at their facility, which this is one of the premier and largest wine purveyors in Bordeaux. And he is actually one of the top in the world because he has multiple vineyards all over the world.
Mm-hmm.
So we're talking in Asia. He has them in South America. He has them in Europe, and he has in America. She said. So
I mean, you got 40 something here, right? For 42, 43
what?
wineries
All over the world.
all over the world.
Yes.
Okay, all right. I thought it was just here, but I know there's all over the place.
Yeah.
I think there's one in Portugal too.
In Portugal.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, he's in Porto. In Portugal. Yes, he is in the Douro Valley. And he also makes olive oil, and he produces it, they said, in Portugal. He actually
Wow.
grows olives here. They have trees here that are over 1,000 years old, and they produce it. And I saw a bottle of that olive oil
Mm-hmm.
in
Mm-hmm.
the wine store when we were buying wine for after the tour.
Mm-hmm.
And the one small little bottle was probably maybe 8 ounces. That thing was 30 some dollars.
Wow. But you know what? It's good and it's pure. It may cost a lot, but it's good and it's pure because we're in wine country right now in Bordeaux. The flight was like an hour and
20 minutes.
a little bit longer than that because we had a delay at the gate
Yeah,
because they said it was a backup
Lisbon was busy. Yeah,
in Lisbon.
yeah.
So,
So if you're flying in, that's one good. So let's start with helpful tips.
mm-hmm.
Your number one tip is Lisbon Airport is seeing a lot. You wouldn't think that leaving on the 13th of February on a Monday,
Mm-hmm.
it would have been so busy, but it was. And we were backed up on the runway and we had to wait our turn, basically, is what he said. And he said we have a 20 to 25-minute wait. And we ended up waiting exactly 25 minutes to even be able to get onto the runway to take
Take
off.
off. And then he said that he's going to probably have a tailwind, but there's no tail or no wind showed up. Only
He did, though, because it would have been longer. He
Hold
said,
up.
yeah.
The only tailwind. Hold up. Let me tell you guys.
He's about to jive. Get ready.
Hold up. Here it comes. Here it comes. Drum roll, please. The only tailwind I've seen or heard is I was on a plane and I had one of the screamiest babies on the
It
airplane,
wasn't a baby, it was a
a
toddler.
brat,
Yeah, it was a
screamed my
toddler.
ear off. I thought that it was gonna be blood coming from my eardrums if this
You and
child didn't
everybody else
finally pass out. She had the whole plane in
for an
uproar because
hour.
yeah, for a whole hour.
She only slept the last few 20 minutes.
So no, only okay. This flight was an hour and almost 30 minutes. By the time this child shut up, went to sleep,
We were descending.
we were descending.
Yeah,
Okay, coming to the airport.
yeah,
That was I mean, we've been traveling a lot since 2019, me and her. That was the worst experience and worst flight with a child screaming.
yeah.
And there was two teenagers, look like it, but the two grown women, whatever.
They would look like they were in their 20s. The mother you're saying
Okay,
and her friend,
the
yeah,
mother, her
they were
friend.
like in their 20s.
So there was three people on that row. The mother and her friend, and there was an Oriental lady.
Poor lady.
She was so annoyed. I felt so. She
Yeah.
pulled the tray out. She went like this. She said, "Oh my God!"
She was trying to cover
She's
her
trying to go
head.
to sleep,
Yeah.
but the baby was. I
Okay.
mean,
She was screaming.
top of her lungs,
Yeah.
the top of her lungs. Either she was hungry, she didn't get no sleep last night. This child was cranky. That's why I ain't got no young kids.
So that was EasyJet. And here is tip. So tip number 2. EasyJet. Make sure that when you book EasyJet, because hey, you can't beat the prices.
The price is good, but it ain't
Let's
so.
be
It
honest.
ain't easy as it says. It
Yeah,
ain't so easy.
it was $36 round trip for me, $36 round trip for him to fly to Bordeaux. Great, right? Sure. If you're going to take a backpack, we took on the small bags that we should have
Too
been
little
able to
smoke.
board with
Mm-hmm.
and not put through in the hold.
Mm-hmm.
And they said, "Do you have Speedy Pass?" And I'm like, "No, what's Speedy Pass?" Because I looked at my thing, it didn't say, it said no under Speedy Pass. Lady goes, "You should have gotten Speedy Pass. Had you got Speedy Pass, you wouldn't have to come with me right now." And she got us for
$96
and
additional.
then said, "Do you want to pay for your return?" And I said, "Hell no. Now you told me about Speedy Pass. I'm about to get
I
on the
want that.
internet."
Where's the speedy pass
Yeah,
at?
I'm about to get on
Where's
the
the Speedy
internet and
Pass
pay
at?
for my Speedy Pass to come back. Why the hell would I give you $96 twice? Absolutely freaking not. So I did Speedy Pass, which basically I was just paying for a little bit, and it's literally 10 centimeters bigger bag, and to get that Speedy Pass. And so then you pay it was 30 some dollars a bag. And I told him, I go, "That's ridiculous. You can put, so let me tell you what to do. That's what you don't do. Screw all these people who want to carry their bag onto the plane. God bless you all that want to do that. But put a damn bag in the hold, because we took
You'll
and
come out cheaper.
yeah, we took and put a bag in the hold going to
Bilbao.
Bilbao,
Mm-hmm.
and it was only 35 or 37.50 for a round trip for one bag. So just get a big bag, get a nice on there anyway, because when we went to Bilbao, you got your bag like that
Just like
because
that.
nobody
Just
was
like
down
that.
there.
Yeah.
Pay the 37 and save yourself a lot of headache. No Speedy Pass, no lugging it onto the plane yourself, trying to put it over. Go to the damn hold, because literally we walked in there. It was easy. We got our bag. Nobody was there and we were gone. In Bordeaux, they let you out so far. You have to walk because you deboard on the tarmac. You have to walk upstairs, walk downstairs, walk around this bend, walk around, and then you have to walk around a whole damn building. I was like,
There's a small airport. So
what?
a lot of the airports out here is real small. If you go into like the wine country airports, they're
Bordeaux
real
was
small.
small.
But a lot of them really international airports because they bring you from one country
Right.
to another. So I mean, it's small. Bilbao is a small airport. This
But it
airport
was
here
more
is even smaller.
accessible.
Yeah, it was more
Bilbao,
accessible.
we got right off, went right into the terminal, went right down the escalator, boom, our bag was there, boom, the front door was there. Like it was like this in Bilbao. Let's be real. Bilbao, Malaga, no problem. It was right there in Spain. But France, they literally made you walk around the whole thing to exit, and then they said, "Oh, then you got to go around this way to get to the parking if you're getting picked up from Uber or the taxi." So we had to it was I was like, "Well, I got my steps." Because we walked, I was like, "Well, we've walked like a mile, just
Sure did.
going to get things that we didn't want to have to get checked, and we had to get put in the hold and paid all that money. And I was like, and I will speedy. So we are speedy passing it home only because I don't have a luggage, or I would have just put one big ass luggage in the hold and paid less. But
Right.
since we have two small, we're going to pay what we already paid for speedy pass.
I should show them what
Yay.
I should show them what a suitcase look like, but I
Yeah,
guess
go ahead. Just show them the size because it's
see this.
literally so small. It never even occurred to me that we would have that problem. But the wheels wouldn't fit in there, teeny tiny. They were like, if it's not a backpack, I mean, and you see how small that is. That's literally so
This is
tiny.
the front. This is the side.
Yeah, and it would have fit, but right here is where it cut off, and the wheel wouldn't go in. And she goes, "You're gonna break the wheel," and I said, "Yeah, don't break my wheel. I'll pay whatever. Let's just get our asses on the plane."
Yeah.
So
So
tiny,
I mean, we'll just use these like we do, like little small little overnighters.
right?
But other than that, we're just gonna go to the hole. That's it. Go to the
Yeah,
hole.
because if you pay ahead of time, and that's what we're telling you guys, because don't pay at the airport because they get you for 3 times as much if you're paying at the airport. So
Right.
that is our helpful tip. Number two, if you are traveling in Europe,
In Europe.
don't do what all these other people do about the whole, oh, I'm just going to take my little bag on. I don't want to check a bag. Check the damn bag and pay less. Check one bag because we could have shared one
Yeah, one
suitcase
suitcase.
and we still would have had room because we barely brought anything.
Yeah, yep, for sure.
Yeah, so don't check a bag. Seriously,
Cheers
just check
for
your
checking the
bag.
bag.
Cheers to Valentine's.
Yeah, yeah, happy Valentine's Day, honey.
It's like the third time I've told you, but it's okay.
Well, I mean, I know it's Valentine's. That's why we're here. We're here for 3 days because of Valentine's Day. Now, let's talk about ground transportation, shall we?
Yes, that will be tip number 3 for sure. Ground transportation. I'll tell you this, Uber is very cheap in Portugal. And I say very cheap, very cheap. It is. If I pay more than $8, I've gone very far.
Right.
Um, in Spain, when we went to Malaga,
Mm-hmm.
Uber was very economical.
Very
I
economical.
got everywhere for maybe $5 or $6, but Malaga's not that big, so that's why. We went to Bilbao. Bilbao was a little bit more expensive. I
Right.
told you, I was like, huh, I'm paying $12 for an Uber. But I did go far. That's the
Mm-hmm.
time that we went to that one restaurant and
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
by the river, the big food thing that we haven't put
Yeah, I
on the
know. I
channel
know.
yet,
We have
but
put that.
we're
Yeah,
gonna put it on there. But
we behind on these
we
trips.
went
We
kind of
behind on
far,
the
and
videos.
so when that was
Mm-hmm.
15,
Mm-hmm.
I said, huh, $15 for an Uber? I haven't paid that in a long time. And you know what? That's just me because we're so used to Dominican prices
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
and Portugal prices that Uber is so inexpensive
Mm-hmm.
that I was like, well, I don't feel like we went that far, but I guess we kind of did. $15. Okay. I will never complain again because here is the most expensive Uber. I know why everybody's on bicycles and why everybody's riding the train.
Yeah, yeah, because ground transportation here is ridiculous. Now, also, I think we got to Bilbao. You tried to do Uber, and it was $60, right? $60.
To the hotel and I said, "Oh my god, they want $60." It was mid-morning and I said, "Screw afternoon, mid-afternoon." And you said, "No, screw this." And I said, "Hold on, let me go talk to the taxi guy." So I went out to the taxi guy, talked to him in Spanish, told him what hotel I was going to, and he goes, $40 más o
Before we
menos.
even got to the taxi,
More or
some guy walked
less.
up
Yeah.
and said, "Hey, you want a taxi?" I said, "Yeah, how much?" He said, $30. Good, bang.
No, it was 40. He said
40?
40
I could have
more
swear
or
he said
less.
30.
40. Trust
Well,
me.
40 is better than
And I
60.
told him, I go, you get me there under 40, you'll get a tip. And he got me there under 40.
Under 40, and we gave him a tip. Good day.
Mhm.
That's how you save money. So it's just like, but it's still cheaper than renting a car and trying to navigate.
So now you fly into Bordeaux.
Mhm.
There was not one taxi.
Not one. We didn't see
There was
one.
bus. There is train. So you can grab the train or the bus straight from the airport. So if you want to do that, you can. And it was, you said $8?
Yeah,
You saw the
eight
sign
bucks.
8.
$8.
But where we were going, which is kind of far out, which is the vineyard, I said, look, I'm tired and the kid drove me crazy. We're just going to cash an Uber. So fortunately, the Uber was not 50 or $60. The Uber was, because of the time we came in,
Mhm.
20 some dollars,
Mhm.
right?
Mhm.
20, 23, 24, something like that.
24.
So we paid it. We got here, no problem. But then we wanted to go to, of course, if any of you guys have ever looked at Bordeaux, the first thing that comes up is the wine museum that looks like a decanter that's on the riverside by a beautiful bridge,
Mhm.
a famous bridge out here. That is way far from where we were at. So we did pay for an Uber, and that Uber was how much?
$38.
To the, to the wine decanter? No,
Is less or
it
more?
was less than 30.
Okay, I'm
It was
shocked.
20 some dollars. And
I'm
I was like,
shocked.
God, 20. I
I'm
think it was like
shocked.
26. And I was like, ah, but it was
I'm
far.
shocked.
We paid the 26, but coming back, we paid less. Because again, you want to watch the times. If you're coming during, if you're driving during peak times, peak Uber times, you are going to pay more. Sometimes it's worth it to just sit. If you looked at that Uber price and it's high, sit and have a coffee, sit and have a glass of wine.
Yeah.
Save yourself seven,
Tell
ten
yourself,
dollars,
yeah,
because that's what we did,
relax.
and we paid less coming back. But then we did a lot of walking, so we're in a different neighborhood. We came back from, so we paid less. And what we did was we booked, because out here you can book your ride.
Hmm. Hmm.
So we have booked our ride for tomorrow morning, and because we booked our ride, it was under $18. I'm not mad at 1760 something. I
Can't
can
beat
I can do
that.
that to go, because the hotel here was lovely, best customer service, but it's $45 to get a car to drive us, and I
Yeah.
was like
And I was like,
$45 each way.
that's almost like double the price.
Yeah,
But
no. In Milan, we're doing car, but we booked in. It's cheaper.
this is an 18th century
Mhm.
castle
Right.
that we're staying in.
Yes.
We're gonna show all the videos. We're gonna show you guys. We always take you guys to where we are, so you
Yes.
guys can see what we see. You can probably see some of the bed, the decor.
Yeah, this is our bed.
Um, yeah, that bed is really extremely comfortable. We're
It's
gonna show you
gorgeous.
guys the cabinets. We're gonna show you guys there's radiators in here, windows. You got a great view. There's three big windows in here.
Yeah.
This is a suite in this castle,
Yes. There's only
and
6 rooms, 4 regular rooms and 2 suites.
mm,
At now, the time we're staying, there's only 3 rooms, and us. So that's all that's staying here right now.
right, and everything's like private, intimate. You don't have a
Mhm.
whole bunch of crowded people here. Um, I feel special. I'd like to thank my wife for arranging this, us to be able to come here for Valentine's Day in a castle. See, every time I say castle, she's going to take a sip. But how many of you guys actually lived and stayed in the castle? I had one of, oh, I said it again. Wow. Okay. I had, I had one of the most peaceful nights
I'm
sleep
gonna kill this bottle real
here
fast.
last night. Well, please don't kill it. Okay, please
Oh,
save
the
some for
bed
the
was
crows.
it's because the bed was, let me tell you, I know a lot of people complain about paying, but use Travelzoo, get the
Uh,
deals, and stay where you really should be staying. Trust me, you deserve it, and we deserve it, and everyone deserves to stay like this. Like, it is hand to glove service. The dinner last night
Mhm.
was flipping amazing. I mean, come on, we had foie gras on top of filet mignon, port wine sauce that was out of this world over fresh vegetables.
Mhm.
The whole thing. We had truffle potatoes. It was The whole thing was amazing from beginning to end. Even the homemade gelato and the desserts, they were amazing.
And the
The
wine
wine,
went, and the wines,
yeah, the
the
wines paired perfect.
pair perfect with all the meals that we had. I
Yeah.
mean, I could not believe it. It was just one other couple there in the restaurant other than
Yes,
us.
yes, because they book it. Yeah, they book it so it's not. And even breakfast was very nice, very intimate. They took our order before when we checked in, and they knew what he liked because he's a tea drinker. They know I like cappuccino. They knew everything, had everything ready. It's just been fabulous. Just absolutely, seriously, welcoming wine. They welcomed us, took us for a tour on the property. I mean, there's what is that, Stradivarius, the violin?
Mhm, mhm, mhm.
I mean, they're on the property, even in our room, there is antiques and there is stuff that I was like, why is this just, remember, I was like, why
Mhm.
is this stuff just like sitting out like this? And you're like, honey, it's just us. If you people 24-hour concierge. And I'm like, oh, okay. Cause like all the stuff is just sitting out. It's just gorgeous. This man he spared no expense,
Yeah, yeah.
just nothing. And the beddings and the linens and everything. He just, to the robes, he just spared no expense, which I appreciate. When you're staying at a place
Mhm,
and
mhm.
you're paying this money, you're going out of your way. and they really have made it feel like home. Like today's Valentine's Day, so we come back after being at the winery and the museum and
Hmm.
being out downtown, and there's a handwritten note and a rose for Valentine's Day. When we arrived, there was a letter
What's that? Yeah.
written how much they hope we enjoyed our stay and things like that. And I was just like, it's these
And a
little
little note.
homey touches that are just so
No.
nice. You needed to hang your bag on the table last night, and the man brought one of those magnetic bag hooks, and he was like, "Oh, just keep it from the winery." I thought
Yes.
that was so
And I would
nice.
definitely do just that because I always carry a bag on me
Don't
or
ever
she
give
got a
him
purse.
something.
Don't give me none. Don't promise me a good time because I'll tell you what, I'm going to keep that for years because it has the actually winery
That's
name on it.
that's fine, thank you.
So here you go, honey. Happy
Thanks,
Valentine's Day, sweet, your sweetness.
thanks. So that is okay. So helpful hints. We've done the Uber. We've done the EasyJet. Okay, I've done the Travel Zoo. That's an extra. Throw that one in.
Travel to the zoo.
That's an extra one because you can go to Travel Zoo and it will show that you're in the U.S. If you're still in the U.S. and you can go in there and change it to another country if you're interested in deals for that country.
Hmm.
And I suggest doing that. Yeah, so you can, if you know you're coming to Europe, you can
Hmm.
maybe look around and see what else in Europe that they have,
Hmm.
deals on.
Yeah, and you get your money's worth, and you don't have to come here like a stranger
Yeah,
and try to figure out what you're gonna do. You have already had it planned, what you're gonna do, how you're gonna do it,
right,
and it's a lot more fun doing it that way, or just coming here blind and
right.
try to, figure out what you're gonna do.
Yeah, because we did the English wine tour today, and when we did the tour and the tasting, there was other couples, but they were all from
Different places,
yeah
Germany and
Portugal,
Portugal. There's one there for Lisbon, Portugal.
hmm
A couple other people was
New
there from
York,
New York.
yeah,
And some
and then
all over the
and
place.
all of them said the same thing because they weren't allowed into the castle because that's now a hotel. They consider it private residency. The lady was like, "You can look on the grounds, but you can't enter the castle." And the lady
Oh, you
turned
said
to
to
a
catch this white, so I gotta take two sips.
I didn't say it for me. And the lady goes, uh, you know, she started talking to us about staying there. And then that one woman said, the lady with her husband said, "Oh, wow, you guys are staying there?" And I was like, "Yeah." And I felt like going, just go on Travel Zoo. It's like, it's on there.
But you can't tell them
You can
everything.
get a
You can't tell
bargain.
everybody everything. So I
I
mean,
want to say Travel Zoo, get your guide. I can't keep saying that. Booking.com, like there's always all kinds of deals. Like Booking.com, we use
Mhm,
credits
mhm,
and we went
mhm.
to go see the wine museum. Like you can save. It's good to be frugal. I spend money on other things.
And you learn how wine is really made. You'll learn the history of wine. I mean, years and years and years from Columbus to other people and how they shipped it and the ships bringing it over in
Oh yeah,
barrels,
in the museum.
different country and
Hmm.
from South Africa to other places. I mean, it's just a lot of history into wine. A lot of people don't get that because
Yeah.
some people did, low chicken nugget budget. You buy that cheap wine. You can't really understand the richness of a nice glass of wine.
So let's talk about
Big
that.
difference.
So here's travel tip number 4.
Okay. Number 4.
Find out in advance if you have to actually bring back the wine or it can be shipped and how much, because we had it shipped to Portugal for a nominal fee, but the cost was worth it because I told him, I said, I used to buy, if you guys know this wine, 19 Crimes. I used to go to Lee's Liquor in Las Vegas and buy a bottle of 19 Crimes that you used to like.
Mhm.
That was terrible wine. Let's be clear, terrible,
Horrible considering.
but it was $20 a bottle, and he liked it, so I bought it because in Vegas, that's cheap. So, unless you're buying $5 Chuck from Whole Foods.
I ain't buying 5 buck
Right,
chuck. I ain't doing
so
that.
I bought you 19 Crimes. Here last night, we went and it was a beautiful day, it was sunny, and
Mhm.
I said, "Let's take a bottle up to the rooftop. Let's get a bottle of white." Went into the store and the right here at the winery, and the lady said, "Oh, this is a great. I can chill it for you. This is an amazing bottle, but it's a little expensive." I said, "What's expensive?" $20. It was 19.99. I was
Mhm.
like, "That is absolutely not expensive, and it is the best bottle of white I've
Mhm.
literally ever
Ever
had."
had.
Sorry, Portugal. Sorry, everybody, but it was flipping
Did we get 2 bottles of that? Did
amazing.
we order 2
Yeah,
bottles of that? Okay, great, great.
yeah,
And she chilled it for us like in a moment's notice.
yeah. 5 minutes. It took 5 minutes in the machine. She blasted it and chilled it, and we took it and drank it, and it was
Now
great.
it's a big difference when you actually um in the wine country, and you get a wine like that, and that, I can't
Buy it
imagine
and
how much
ship it.
I can't imagine how much that same bottle of wine costs in the United States. I can't imagine how
And
much it
if
would
it's
cost.
available, because this is a larger winery, it
Mm,
may be available,
mm,
but there is a lot of places you're going to visit that it's not available. Like when we went to Paris and we went um, up to Champagne and we were buying
mm,
champagne,
mm.
that wasn't all available
Right.
in Port. Well, we were talking Portugal, but even they said no, we
Mm-hmm,
don't, ship that to the United States or anything.
mm-hmm,
They shipped it to us in Portugal,
mm-hmm,
and we paid literally next to nothing compared
mm,
to probably what it was. So sometimes you have to have it shipped,
mm-hmm.
and $20 for 19 crimes or $20 for this. Come on.
This will kill 90 crimes triple. It will kill it. Now, also, now we went to Bilbao. Some place we go to, they
Yeah.
don't ship it,
No.
the
Right.
wine. You
Right.
can only drink it there. So we drink it there and enjoy it, and then it's a wrap.
So that when we went to that winery, it was
Mm.
smaller. This man is
This
multi-gazillionaire
man,
and ships everywhere.
this is what number one, top 10 or top five
He's in the
wineries in the
top
world.
wineries in the world.
Okay,
So
all right.
when we went to Bilbao, we went to smaller, and I like the small guy because the
Mm-hmm,
small guy, it's really an art form still,
mm-hmm,
and they only made 20,000 bottles a year. That's what I loved about it. Way cheaper prices,
mm-hmm.
and uh, just our tour, because it was only you and I. It was a personalized tour. It was amazing.
Right.
But they don't ship. So in that instance, then what we had to do, since we already were going to have luggage in the hold,
Right.
which is another reason why you want luggage in the hold, because you cannot take wine onto the
Carry on.
yeah, but you can put it in the hold. Then we just bought the bubble container that you can
Mm-hmm.
buy at most wineries. Put the bottles in there. I brought 3 home. They came
Sure
back
did.
perfect
Came out perfect. Yep. I don't know why they don't let you take it on the plane. What? Did they
because
get
they're
bottles of
afraid you're
burst?
gonna. Oh no, they're afraid you're gonna open and you're not supposed to consume it on the. It's like the same reason you can't take alcohol and stuff like that. It's got to be, if it is, it's all in that sealed. You
Mm-hmm.
buy it at the duty free
Okay. All
because they
right.
seal that stuff. Yeah,
All right. All right. I'll
you
just
can't
listen.
take. Remember, you can't take liquids.
That's
Remember,
true. That's true.
you
That's
can't take
true.
liquids, so
That's
you
true.
can't do that. It has to be sealed. You have to buy it at duty free after you've gone through.
Well, thanks to the terrorists that screwed all that.
Yeah, you have to gone through security. So yeah,
Mm-hmm.
so yeah, so that's another solution. Have it
Mm-hmm.
shipped or buy the bubble.
Bubble wrap.
Yeah, that comes, at the really nice ones. Like that one was really nice. It's the
Mm-hmm.
size of the bottle of wine. It closes very nicely, and it was like 250 for one of those a piece. So invest, take those, and then when you go more places, you take it with you.
But I was thinking, Tina, what happens when somebody come to Portugal? Just say Portugal,
Hmm.
and they go to duty free and they get a couple bottles of whatever.
Well, they're not going
They
to
can't
get
take it.
most. So first off, you're not going to get what you see at the wineries.
Yeah,
You're
they
going
go
to
there.
get what is mass produced.
Right, but can they take it on a plane? That's what I'm saying. I'm talking about the plane.
They in the hold. They
Oh, they
have
can take
to
it on a
do like
whole.
that. They have to
Okay.
put it in the bubble wrap in the hold.
Okay.
But most places in Portugal, they'll ship it. I mean, it might cost you an arm and a leg
Mm-hmm.
because it's not like us. When we had it shipped from the Algarve, we were
Mm-hmm.
just having it shipped up to our house, and they were like, "Ah, $17.
Yeah.
That's no big deal."
Big difference. Yeah.
And they thought 17 was lax. They were like, "Ooh, it's $17." I was like, "Okay, I want 2 cases." $17. That's nothing. No, yeah. So in Portugal, you can get it. So this is more incentive to move to Portugal.
Oh,
Just
this
saying.
coming year.
Just come move and live in Portugal, and then you
Now,
can just,
now the reason why my face don't look a lot brighter,
the
my skin is
lights.
darker
But
than
the
hers.
chandelier is beautiful.
Right, but we have a chandelier here. I could back this up, let them see the chandelier. But that's why I feel like I'm in the shade. Let me see if I can let them see the chandelier. You guys want to see the chandelier? I don't see
You just
anybody.
tilt it up. Yeah, I
All right,
think you'll
tilt
be
up
able
like
to
this.
see
Let's
the
go back like
chandelier.
this a little bit. Let me know when they can
Keep
see the
going.
chandelier.
Nope. Nope. You're almost there. There's the
That's the chandelier,
chandelier.
guys.
There's chandeliers
And
everywhere. And all the chandeliers are Baccarat crystal.
oh, really?
Yeah, that's what he told me.
Wow,
And
that's
then the
crazy.
Baccarat red that they had made is on the other ones that I'll have for the video. For the when we show them the actual property, then they'll see the Baccarat red. Oh, you turned it.
That
There you
way.
go.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
So we're gonna show you guys everything else. We just popped in here on our Valentine's Day. We're gonna show you guys more details of this castle. Okay, a castle experience for last.
Don't
Okay.
make me laugh. You're making me waste good wine. This is good wine.
By the way, this is what we're drinking here, guys, for our Valentine's Day,
Yeah.
and that's the I ain't gonna say the word
Yeah, it's like
chateau. So that's what we're now. We're not taking this home,
no, we're drinking. We're
but
finishing this.
we're not drinking this, taking this home. But this winery has been here for
Gazillion years.
a
The
gazillion
freaking
years,
olive trees they said
and
were put in before Christ. So I was like, holy.
yeah, it was like thousands of years. This winery has been here, and the production, and when they have the what's the harvest, we had
Yes.
125 people here to help the
Yes, because they do. They said what she say 200,000 bottles a year here, just here.
just here 200,000
Yeah,
bottles. Now think about that,
and he has how many
and they
wineries?
ship a bunch of them, and they ship all over the world. So this is I think this is the third winery that we went to before with Argyle. Then we went to Bilbao. We came here.
Yeah,
Are we
been
missing
to a
anything in
few.
between?
I can't remember.
Okay, but anyway, um, we're just happy to be here. We're going to share this completely entire experience with you guys, in our videos, pictures.
So let me ask you. So now let's tell them
Hmm.
if they're thinking about coming to Bordeaux,
Hmm.
what would you say? Thumbs up or thumbs down on deciding to come to Bordeaux?
I don't know. I can't say that. Bordeaux has its own different flick. Um,
I would say thumbs up
I would say,
because it's worth. I think just me. You sit and think about it for a while, but I think that Bordeaux wine country alone is worth it. Even if you went to a couple wineries and that's all you did, you would enjoy yourself. Downtown is a little congested, a little commercial, lots of stores, this and that. But if you stick to like maybe the wine museum, the wineries on this end, right?
hmm hmm
You could make a beautiful, I would say 2 to 3 day vacation out of it. You don't need more than that.
you'll need more than that. Let's come and check your town out. Bang, you're gone.
Yeah.
We stayed really a lot longer than Bilbao. Not yeah,
Yes,
Bilbao.
because Bilbao was different. It was, yeah, we had
Yeah, but I
things.
mean, we had a good time there though.
Yeah, but we stayed too long in
Food.
Bilbao. I would say
Yeah, we could have shortened
Bilbao,
it.
you could have done 5 days.
5 days would have been great.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
I think 5 days would have been great. 5 nights, 6 days. So thumbs up or thumbs down to Bordeaux, France. You
I'll say
haven't
thumbs
answered.
up. I'll say thumbs up.
Okay.
I would say thumbs down. Actually, I'll say thumbs up for both places, Bilbao and Bordeaux.
Yeah,
I would say for both
yeah,
because I mean that's one of the reasons why we moved out here to Portugal because the plane ride
right,
is only an hour, hour and a half, hour 15 minutes.
right.
And it just I mean it's a pleasant trip unless you have a screaming baby on the plane. But for the most part, it's a smooth trip. You can get there, get your baggage, go and enjoy the country,
Yeah.
enjoy the ambience on the plane, and go back.
And there's not just that. There is Italy, there is Germany, there's a gazillion places. So
Hmm.
the next trip, and we won't be doing that until May,
Hmm.
is
You want me to tell it?
go for it.
Drop the beans? Okay. Drum roll, please. Milan, Italy.
Right. So that is the next one we have booked. We have 4 more after that. But yeah, we have,
Mixed with a taste of Switzerland.
yes. So if you wanted to know what it was like to take the famous red train all the way up the Swiss Alps, stay tuned because we're going to be on it.
And we're going to film it.
Yeah, it's already booked. So
And we got another big trip after that one, but we ain't going to tell you what that one is now.
yeah, maybe we'll tell them when we're in
Well,
Milan
wait.
if we have time.
Yeah, we'll tell you when we get there. But
I must say we were so busy in Bilbao, I couldn't even do a live. We were just doing stuff and tired and half the time drunk, literally.
I
But
was cold.
full, yeah, cold.
And it was rainy.
Yeah, I think I
Cold
was
and
starting to
rainy.
feel not good. Yeah, that's how I got
So
a
we
little
kind of stayed
under
at
the weather.
the hotel.
Yeah,
Um, and just kind of relaxed. I mean, but we still went out.
we were out every day. We went to a whole nother
We found a
two
nice. We
cities.
did some shopping though.
Oh my god.
We found a nice Zara. I think it was what 3 4 levels.
Yeah, and we went to found an outlet mall.
All kinds of deals. I love shopping. I'd rather shop than do anything else.
He went
Okay, for the
crazy.
most part.
Girls, ladies, I'm waiting for Milan because when we go to Milan, I'm going to the designer outlet. Versace gonna make some money off me.
She's letting you know for so that means that means I gotta go start washing dishes now.
Start Uber.
Uber. Shoot, that ain't enough. That ain't enough to get a t-shirt.
So,
So with that said, hope you guys are really enjoying your Valentine's Day with the one
yes.
you love. And some of you might not be able to do what we're doing, but you know what? You can live your life through the veins of, and through the lens of what we're doing. You know, and hopefully one day things will get better. But we're just so happy to be where we are right now, um, in different place that I've never dreamed in my whole life that I'll ever be where I'm at right now.
Or
I'm not
maybe
gonna
it'll
say the
be the
word.
motivation they need to get out
Yeah,
of
just follow the channel, watch what we
there
do,
and
and we can
come
show
on
you
out
where to
here.
go. It could be a special time, whatever you want to do the next couple of years, whatever it may be. Do something different so you can have some awesome memories because memories can't put a price on
Yes.
it.
Because I'll tell you, there's a lot of channels and they tout how I'm financially fit and I'm a millionaire and I retired as a millionaire and I did this as a millionaire. But I'll tell you this, we're just like you guys. I'm just a normal person. We have normal investments, normal everything,
Mhm.
and we're still doing this. So it can be done. It's achievable. We say that all the time.
Right? It's doable.
I'm not special, you're not special. We just think outside the box, right? Live outside
Hmm.
the box
Hmm.
and just do things, in order, yes, but out of the norm. So get out of that comfortable,
Ordinary life.
yes, in the
Living
US.
inside that box. Yeah, get
Yes.
outside the box, get your passport, get on the plane, and come experience things different.
And don't have a narrow lens where you think, okay, well, the furthest I'll go, and this is real, I'm really living, is the Caribbean. I hate to say it, but and that, if that's your like us, if that's your putting your foot in the water to get it wet and to try it,
Hmm.
perfect, do it. But I'll tell you this, and we've had a couple that has relocated from the DR. People are making big moves. This is the big move. Europe.
Yeah,
That's the big
because
boy move. You want to live like the big boys, you move out here because it's a little different living. It
and
is.
this year right here, I mean, I have so much to say, but I can't say it um, because it's bigger than me. It's bigger than any dreams that I've ever had that I would go. But our next stop, like we told you where we're going, and then there's a bigger stop after that. We'll be spending almost a month there, 15 days. So we'll deal with
Half a
that
month, you mean?
a half a month. Well, I thought it was almost a month because I thought it was like
30 days is a month. Half a month is 15.
okay, half a month.
15 nights.
In between that, we're gonna be going on too. That we're gonna be showing you guys. Okay, we got
Gotta
this
take
year.
gotta
It's
take
like
Milo with me. I'm
absolutely.
feeling I'm missing her now. I'm missing my cat, and I don't know if you guys, if you follow the channel or whatever, but you've all seen our cat Milo, and she's been diagnosed with cancer. So we
Right.
have to get her operated on. So we're gonna hunker down for a little while
Hmm.
because we need to get her operation and make sure she's okay. Because I can't live without my baby. I can't.
And it's not terminal. But she got a little spot we need to get taken care of.
Yeah,
We got to
she's gonna
talk.
lose a little muscle though on
Yeah,
her leg.
she'll lose a little
They were
muscle, but
trying to tell us to remove the leg, but that's not
no, we ain't
happening.
doing that.
I'm
Devil's a
not
lie.
doing it.
Uh-uh.
Yeah.
Devil's a lie. We ain't doing all that. But yeah, so just just keep us in your prayers. We go through the process. She's gonna be fine. We're gonna be fine because life goes on. So we're gonna hunker down for a couple of months, relax, take it easy. Before you know it, bang, May will be here. So there you go. So I've been on so many plane rides since I've been in this country. I'm losing count. Every time I turn around, I'm up in the air 35,000 feet up. Next thing I know, I'm coming in for descent. So it's just been a great experience, great travel. Happy Valentine's Day, you guys.
Yes, happy
Love the
Valentine's
one you
Day.
with. Have a good time. If you don't have a lot, you have to do a lot. Just keep it sweet, keep it small, because you know
I
what?
think
For
Valentine's
me,
Day is
that
every
counts.
day,
That too.
right?
That too.
We love you guys. Cheers.
Cheers to you guys.
You guys love us. Cheers. Thank
Cheers.
you for that. And, the love should be all the time. It shouldn't be just on a holiday. It's a Hallmark holiday, anyways. We just
Right.
came because I got the travel zoo. I got the travel zoo voucher.
The deal was too good to
It
pass
really
up.
was.
So we had to come in and enjoy this time.
Yeah. I wasn't supposed to be going anywhere this month. I was like, want to go?
Yeah, yeah. It came up. She told me we was gonna be staying at the accommodation. All that. I said, "Hey, let's go." If I was in the States, I would have said no.
Well, because it
I
costs
said
so
no.
much. So
It costs so
that's
much.
another incentive to move abroad because the
Mhm.
flights are so cheap to go and do things that are once in a lifetime that you'll never ever think you can do, and do it. That's
I got a
me. Do
question.
it, do it, do it.
Tell me, somebody chime on here right now and tell me where can you fly anywhere in the United States for $37
Oh, round trip?
round trip?
What, to the
I
city
don't hear
right
anything.
next to you? Like that, because you
I
know
don't
what?
hear nothing.
When I was in
You can't even drive that far for
when I was
$37.
in Detroit, I couldn't even get to Chicago, which is not that far.
Mm-hmm,
I
mm-hmm.
couldn't even get to Chicago for 37 round trip.
There's no
No.
way. There's
Happy Valentine's Day. Oh, it disappeared.
okay.
I'll read it later.
Okay. All right. Thank
Yeah,
you,
there's
you
no
guys that are
place.
here. Again, happy Valentine's Day. We share love with you.
Yes.
Share love with us. We're just happy to be where we are and hope you guys just enjoy your day. I know it's different time zones where you guys are at.
Yes.
Because here
It's late here.
we gained an hour here.
Yeah.
So it's actually dark. It's
It's
almost
gonna be 8.
gonna be 8 o'clock here.
Yeah, it's gonna be 8 p.m.
Yeah. So anyway, guys, enjoy, have fun, stay tuned with the channel. We welcome all new subscribers. Hope you guys just having a lovely day. Stay with us, follow our journey. You're gonna see some stuff. I mean, it's a different experience when you travel all different countries and see different things you've never seen before. And that's what we're all about on this channel. Going different places, doing different things out of the ordinary, food, culture, whole 9 yards, and doing different stuff that you normally don't see on an everyday basis.
Yes.
So, in the meantime, between the time, remember that life is to be enjoyed.
That's right. So make sure, you guys, to hit that subscribe, hit that notifications bell, because that notification bell will tell you when we're doing lives like this and things like that when we go abroad. And always make sure to please give us a thumbs up, because that keeps that algorithm going. So we stay on your radar, you stay on ours, and we can keep bringing you guys great content. And remember, like always, that all information is underneath every single video. If you guys want to see, how can I live abroad? How can I relocate? How can I have this kind of life? We're happy to show you.
We're glad to show you.
I love it. It's
So-
like bringing people to Jesus. I love it.
So, until next video, peace. God bless.